Hello, my name is John. I am the proud owner of a Dwarf hamster. She is a Campbell's Dwarf hamster. I've had about 4 Dwarf hamsters since I was about 14, and she's my 5th one. Her name is Pandora. She is a Campbell's Dwarf hamster, and I'm trying to get her up. But I thought I'd just post a video discrediting some of the things pet stores tell you and some of the things fanatics will tell you online. The first and biggest thing that they try to tell you is that they can't live alone. I've heard my entire life that they can live alone, and everyone that I've ever had lives alone. I do spend a lot of time with my hamster, so I'm not really sure if that makes much of a difference. But she lives alone. I take her out every day after I get home from work, and we play a little bit. She likes to run around on my bed. Things you can get for the cage. I know a lot of people make it seem like you need to go out and buy those cages with all the tubes or the plastic. I don't do that. I had a cage with plastic on it. It was a mess. It was really hard to keep clean, and if it's hard to keep clean, it's not necessarily safe for your hamster. They're very prone to respiratory infections. And if you look in the cage, the kind of bedding I use is aspen bedding. It's not really expensive. It's a little more expensive than pine, but pine has oils that can cause respiratory infections. And never use cedar or pine bedding. My mother forced me to use cedar bedding on one of my hamsters once, even though I told her I didn't think it was a good idea. And then we found out it wasn't a good idea because she scratched off all of her fur, and we had to take her to the vet, and it cost $300, and my hamster cost probably about $10 at that time. So I do use the aspen bedding. In addition to the aspen bedding, in her cage I have a tiny igloo. It's called an itty-bitty igloo. It's smaller. I had a bigger one in there that actually looks exactly like this, but it just took up too much of the cage, and I felt like she didn't have enough room to do everything that she wanted to do, so I got a smaller one, and she seems to like it just the same. And we do have a wheel. She uses the wheel every night for a very long time. Usually right when I go to sleep is right when she gets up and starts using the wheel. I also have one of these chewy logs. She really seems to like this. I know it's hard to see in the light, but inside is a treat, and she can gnaw at it. The entire thing is edible, and there's treats inside glazed with honey. And there's her hamster food. I refill that every night because she seems to use it all, and I'm pretty sure she stores it in here. If only I could get her awake. She's burrowing. Come on out. But yeah, so this is her cage set up. It is an aquarium. Like I said, I prefer aquariums. They're easy to clean, especially with dwarf hamsters. They don't require a lot of cleaning maintenance. I'll dump all this out probably tomorrow, refill it with more aspen bedding, and I use this fluff. It's natural. It's from a pot of some sort. I forget what it's called. But she really likes it. Keeps her safe and warm, and I live in the attic of my house, so it's very important that she stays warm. So yeah, this is my first video, besides the one of her running around. I wish I could get her to come out because she's really a cutie. Come on. Oh, there she is. Alright. Oh, come here. Usually she's a lot more tame than this, but I did have her out for a while today. So I'm not surprised that she doesn't want to come. Here she is. She's so cute. Dwarf hamsters typically live 2 to 3 years. The longest I had was 3 years, and I had that one probably about 2 years ago. She passed away on Christmas Eve, and I was very sad because I get very attached. So I didn't have one for a long time, but then I got this one about 2 weeks ago, and she seems very healthy and happy. A few quick do's and don'ts with your dwarf hamster. Don't feed them a lot of fruit. It causes diarrhea, and diarrhea to a creature this small is really hazardous. It'll destroy them in a matter of probably a day. They can have vegetables. She doesn't really seem to like vegetables. She seems to really like the hamster food and the treats that I sometimes give her. I can't believe how still she's standing right now. I tried carrots. She wasn't crazy about that. She's not crazy about the corn that's in there. So I do add a little vitamin supplement to her water. But she's a good girl. Another thing is, a lot of people say that dwarf hamsters are mean. They're not mean. I've had several different kinds. I had Chinese, winter white, Campbell's, all different kinds of dwarf hamsters, not getting into the collar breeds that people invent. Like, what's the one I was reading? A pearl, an opal, a sapphire. It's all baloney. It's just, it has to do with the colors, not the temperament or anything important. But I've had ones that were, I've never had one that wouldn't tame to me. They've always tamed to me. I have had a few that didn't like any of the other family members in my house because they were used to me the most. But yeah, this is my channel. I do have music videos and other forms of entertainment on here for your viewing pleasure as well. But if you have any dwarf hamster related questions, please feel free to message me, or my Facebook is www.facebook.com/JohnnyWalnuts, and my Twitter is @JohnnyWalnuts. Alrighty, well, thank you for watching. Bye.